Alright, we are rocking once again. Let's get this old janky battery out of here. Keep the date on this thing. The other one might have came with the gun, I guess. Although I doubt it. This doesn't even have a date. Come on, super alkaline battery. Made in Malaysia. GP batteries. Gold Peak. Oh, here we go. 0106. So again, it was made 5 years before that. So this battery's from 2001. Yeah. Why is it so hard to subtract 5 from 6 right there? It's looking... Okay. I thought maybe that was a little loose, but looks fine. That one was loose. I'm pushing them all down now. These connectors weren't firmly sat. So your dip switches. If you look online, if you have one of these old Spiders, use these switches to go from like single shot, 3-round burst, 6-round burst, and you can change your balls per second. It's actually easier than it seems. Just look up a chart online. Just Google it. It's easy to find, and I'll show you how to set all these switches to get whatever firing mode you want. I actually kind of like it because with like they're called CAMD boards, the ones that have like all the numbers, the LEDs underneath. You have to set it every time you turn the gun on and off. With this, you can just set it once, and every time you turn your gun on, bam, it's the setting that you want. I like that. Ooh, that was gonna be a mistake. Just blew that shit right in my face. Fuck it, let's pop the other side. Full breakdown. Listening to the sweet sounds of Jimi Hendrix and Curtis Jackson, I think? No, that's 50 Cent. Curtis something. Curtis Johnson? I'm gonna have to go look it up. Some guy named Curtis. But shout out to my old roommate, Josh, for leaving his Jimi Hendrix albums. This is a double album, too. Gotta get it back to him. But in the meantime, straight jamming. This is your solenoid. I'm not looking for just want to get this edge here where the paint is dripped through so it doesn't keep, corroding the metal as it has. Try to stop that in its tracks. There's no paint on the board. Well, a tiny bit, but board looks fine. This is what really kills these old Spiders. This is all anodized, and as you can see, wipes right off, looks good. These frames are painted, so when they get paint that sits on them for a long time, they start to oxidize and peel. I mean, you see what's going on here. It's nothing good. It's nothing good. And it doesn't stop from shooting fine, but it does look like crap a little bit. So, oh Jesus, we're gonna get it off of there. You see what I mean? I took off the paint. Well, I took off the the old paintball paint, and it took the black paint with it. It's no good. So we want to get this shit off now so it doesn't continue doing that for even more years. But that's why all the old spiders, the old frames look like crap, and the rest of the gun looks great. Because they cheaped out on the fucking frames and used painted pot metal instead of aluminum. That's alright, because you can get it nickel plated by yours truly. Got a bunch of electroplating equipment over here. Haven't done it yet, but I plan on nickel plating one of these things. It's tough. It's pot metal, so first you gotta copper plate it, then nickel plate it. So it's a process. Again, this is never really gonna look good, but it should work fine. Micro switch is clean. This switch is clean. This is rough, but the paint's all gone, so good to go. Alright, at this point the gun has been fully broken down and cleaned. Yeah, so I'm gonna put it back together and see how she shoots. What I want to do after I'm just gonna make sure it shoots fine, but then I'm gonna take this block, cut it off here, and then add these two holes that are there to the bottom of this, so that this becomes like an adapter block, because people don't really use this anymore. You'd rather just have your tank mounted right at the bottom, not down here all crazy. It's just a thing back in the 2000s. I don't know, they thought it was a good idea. It wasn't. Alright, this is my rebuild kit for my regulator. I need to take this upstairs. Something, whatever. O-ring time. Alright. Okay. So this is a, oh damn it. Here's an O-ring for this. And then this is a slightly harder version of that same O-ring. Damn it, I don't remember if it was on the front or back. I'm about to just replace some of the regular O-rings. Putting a tank O-ring on there seems a little, I don't even know. Damn it. Tank O-ring would be on the back, because that's where it's getting slapped. You know? It's where it's getting hit by the hammer. This thing doesn't move. I don't even understand why it had two different O-rings. Like, they're both doing the same job. You know what I mean? I guess this one holds constant pressure. Kind of like a tank does. So, I'm going to put the one that holds constant pressure with a tank O-ring. Just cuz. Get her all lubied. I still gotta clean out the inside of this thing. Move this away. Try to do this stuff out here in the light. I keep turning away from the light like a dumbass, and you guys can't see anything when I do that. Something I should mention here. These two surfaces are they need to be perfect. Even though that one's fucked up. Not for me. Not for me. Maybe is that just Dow? Okay, it's just Dow. I thought it was jacked up. These two surfaces need to be perfect. Like if I were to drop this right now and this surface were to land on anything metal, put any sort of like dent or deformation on there, it's gonna cause a leak. Because this is what seals up against this thing. So as you can see, it's just a piece of plastic pushing against a piece of metal. So they need to be perfectly mated. If either of them are deformed, you're gonna get a leak. And that's what I have to say about that. So notice I set it down gently on a piece of paper. Recommend doing something along those lines. Alright. New dress. I'm just gonna shoot fucking stuff all up in here. There we go. Now we're squirting. We're squirting now. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, gross. Don't look, kids. This song is funny. If you can hear the words, he's complaining about women liking dresses. New ones, at least. Ugh. It's hard to get through there because of that. Because of this thing. Makes it almost impossible. But she'll go. And we'll believe her once you get out that other side. Take a lot of that gunk off of there by hand. Yeah, that's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah, it's right along here. It's a little scratched up where the bolt. So what happens with this is you break a ball. It's kind of easy to see. So this is moving back and forth through here, you know. You break a ball, and then some of the paint gets underneath. So now this thing is like riding up.